But don't you worry. I'll get her done. Eventually. They help children dream. They let them imagine a better future beyond this blasted war. They give them hope. Mark, do you know why toys are important? It's still not too late. If you won't do it for me, for your father, for the company, then please do it for the children. And now you've thrown it all away, sold it in search of a quick profit. 30 years ago, I met a man who understood that. Your father and I built Wilson Automatoys on that hope. He poured his life into that hope. There was a storage room in the basement on the south side of the building. We kept some toys there for testing and product demonstrations. But you made it out, didn't you? Tell me, was there anything left in the old stock room in the basement? You've got an eye for them too, huh? After all these years. Well, that changes everything. I'm sure I can salvage the parts I need from there, and more besides. That's too bad. Here, take something for the trouble. It's not much, but you deserve it. So, what do you think? Nice, isn't she? I have to finish up a few things around here. But after that, well, I know where I'm going next. Well, at least you can understand why I care about this old thing. I helped make them a long time ago. All right. Well, I'd better get back to work. Hard to even remember anymore. 260, 270, something like that. I've seen a lot over the years. You just have to find a reason to keep going on. For me, it was the toys. It's always been the toys. It's not just any toy. Not gonna lie. It's at the far end of the Commonwealth. That whole area's a death trap. Gunners and worse. You mean when I'm not working on old toys? Repairs, odd jobs. It's not much, but it keeps a roof over my head. Forget about that crate of toy parts. This is even better. Were you able to find those parts? What is it? Just need to wrap up a few things here, and I'll be on my way. Thanks again for the tip. Of course, the old stock room. Well, that changes everything. I'm sure I can salvage the parts I need from there, and more besides. There's only one place to look for parts like this. The old Automatoys factory, south of Quincy. Suit yourself. Remember, the factory's south of Quincy. Bring me a crate of parts, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Last I heard, gunners had taken the whole town, and they're the least of your worries. That whole area's a death trap. Even if I could make the journey, I'm just an old ghoul. I wouldn't last 10 minutes there. You don't understand. The only place you can find parts like these is in the old Automatoys factory, south of Quincy. Here, take some caps. It's the least I can do. That's all the caps I can offer, but I do have an old ID card you could have. Might come in handy. Enough. 150. Take it or leave it. Even for you, it might be too much. But if you're ever down that way, don't forget about me. You, on the other hand, well, you look like you've seen everything. I'm sure you can handle it. All right, well, you're back. Were you able to find those parts? Any luck finding those parts? Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. Omnidirectional servos, piezoelectric actuators, superconductive mesh wiring. This was top-of-the-line stuff, even before the war. You won't find it just lying around. Of course not, but that's a shame. Ah, well, I'll have to do the best I can. So, I don't suppose you happen to have a spare crate of toy parts on you? Right, I'll bet you do. Wait, you're serious? Here, let me have that. Servos, actuators, it's all here. It's really all here. Huh? Oh, excuse me. Ah, well, don't forget about them. Listen, did you ever have something you really cared about? Something that made your life worth living? For me, it's toys, like this one here. Just a toy. Don't suppose you happen to have a spare crate of toy parts on you? You've more than earned your reward. Here, just like I promised. Now, I need to get back to work. Finally, I think I know where you could find some. Not the most glamorous job, but I'm willing to pay. You interested? You do? All right. Let me take a look. Yes. It's all here. It's really all here. You are going to bring me some toy parts from the old Automa Toys factory down in Quincy. Remember? All right. $225. Fine. $300. But that really is all I can afford. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you. Just got caught up in my work again. Back again? I could still use your help finding those parts. If you're ever in Quincy, check out the old Automa Toys factory. Bring me a crate of parts from there, and I'll pay you for the trouble. There we go. And over here, tighten this. Let's see now. Thanks. This really means a lot to me. That's all I ask. It's a genuine Giddy-Up Buttercup. The 2076 Special Edition. Best toy on the market before the war. It's a shame, though. I don't have all the parts to get this old girl working again. I can't possibly repay you for this. Here, take everything I have. It's not much, but as one father to another, thank you. Give me a minute. As one parent to another, thank you. Let's see now. Oh, Marlene, don't feel bad. I barely remember anything from those days, and what I can, I try to forget. We had an apartment in Cambridge. I went to the office that morning to try to talk to Mark again. When it all happened, I tried to get back, but the city was in chaos. By the time I got home, there was only a crater. I lay down in the ruins. I just wanted to die. Instead, I woke up like this. And thank you for everything, Marlene. Oh, God, Marlene. And you. Then maybe you can understand. She was right, you know. I did work too much. And now I'll never hear her voice again. Never get to hold her. Kiss her goodnight. All I have left are the memories. And this tape. A holotape? I worked there once, before the war. I tried to go back, but the place was overrun. There was nothing I could do. And one more thing. I was saving this for her birthday. All these years, it was all I had to remember her by. Please, I want you to have it. I have. It's been so long. I never thought I'd hear their voices again. You can't imagine what this means to me. You can't imagine what this means to me. She died in the war. It's been a long time. Please, I don't want to talk about it. Marlene, she died in the war. I wasn't the best father. Too old. Worked too much. In the end, I never even got to say goodbye. We made toys. We made children happy. That's all that mattered. And as long as I can still do that, I will. It's the least I can do for her. I suppose so. Yes, just like we agreed. Add some more thermal paste, and the connection. Good. Right now, I suppose it is, but it used to be so much more. Say, 150 caps? All I can spare. How about, say, 150 caps? Sound good? Replace the wiring here. Servo goes there. Now, where was I? It's all right. Now, where was I? Remember, I still need those parts. The old Automatoys factory should be just south of Quincy. Nice to finally have the parts I need. Now I can get some real work done. It's slow going, but it's going. So much to do. It's coming along. It's just going to take time. Anything I can do for you? You need something? I am. Where did you hear that? Not well. She suffered a lot of damage over the years. I've done about all I can without those parts. Slowly. This old girl was made with the best pre-war technology. Precision tools, high-end electronics. I'm out here in a pool shed with a wrench.